Hey guys, welcome back. And as you can see, this is the Pontiac. Damn, I've got to wash that. Whew, dusty. I did take her on some dirt roads last summer, but this is the Pontiac. Uh, of course, the '04 Grand Am. And there's the airbox. Well, first of all, let me say this video is gonna be. I'm gonna tell you guys how I got into motors, and I'm gonna go for a ride on the Suzuki quad, and take you guys along for the ride. So, it leaks a little bit of, I guess that would be gas from that little return line right there, or oil. It's an oil return line. Well, not much, just a tiny bit. What I love about this engine is the spark plugs are ridiculously easy to get to. They're there. It's a 6-cylinder. There's 3 on the other side too, but they're really easy to get to. That's just those aren't the plugs. That's the magneto. But here's the airbox. I'm now considering maybe not getting a cold air intake for this reason. This pipe doesn't come off super easy in the intake kit I am looking at. I don't believe has a port for that. So I'd either have to make one, which would not be difficult. You would just have to use a whole bunch of Teflon tape to make sure you don't have any leaks. Plus, it's not a big deal. Like, I just want the sound of, I can modify the muffler. Really, what I'm thinking about doing is cutting that off and cutting the whole bottom of the airbox off and putting a K&N in there, and it'd still be free flowing. It just comes straight up the bottom of the airbox into the thing and put just a regular flat K&N filter in there. I just changed the regular filter on this. It was real dirty. Like, seriously, it looked like that except black. It was no bueno, which in Mexican or whatever, Chinese, whatever the hell language that is, means no good. Anyway, other than that, it's fine. Oil's good. You see down there on the stick, it's good. I just filled that up, which is really stupid because I got it out to run today. Wanted to run it for a few minutes to make sure it still runs, and it's been about 2 months since I've started it. Let's get in here. Alright, 2 months since I've started this thing, and key, god dang it. Anyway, you get the point. I turned it. I say this was the key, is a Suzuki key, but stuck her in there, turned it, and it wouldn't turn over. And that immediately is an indicator that your battery's dead. So I'll have to get my dad, have to get his truck in here to jump start it. I've got jumper cables in the trunk back here. Oh yeah, the trunk won't open because it's electric. Anyway, I've got jumper cables back there. I've got to get my dad to jump start it since the Firebird doesn't run. Plus, it rides so low it wouldn't even clear that gap right there, which is about 3 inches. I put this board here when I first moved into this house, but 2 inches, whatever. But it won't start. But this motor's good. It's 3.4 liter V6. Which is pretty funny because we raced this car versus the Firebird when it was running last year. And this car won because it has a 3.4 liter and the Firebird has a 2.8. The traditional Firebird Trans Ams have a 5.0 5 liter V8. So I'll tell you guys, first of all, I ordered the engine kit. Should be in within the next 2 weeks. Not lying to you guys this time, I actually ordered it. This will be my last video before school starts. Dang it, school starts tomorrow. Which kind of sucks, kind of doesn't, I don't know. This year, since I'm in 8th grade, and I'm going to high school next year, I will ride this to the last day of school. I rode the motorized bike to the second to last day of school, which really I just skipped that day and was riding around, and they happened to be having lunch. some of my friends were outside and come jumping up on the fence on me. Hey, what are you doing, man? But anyway, I will ride this. I'll probably take the muffler cap on just for the heck of it. My mom's yelling for the dog right now. So what got me started on motors originally was, this was about 6 years ago. My grandpa had an old green weed whacker, called the Weed Whacker. It's a Weed Whacker brand. And it couldn't run, so it hadn't been running for probably, I don't know, 3 years or so. And so I was bored and he told me to take it apart. So that's what I did. Although I couldn't figure out how to put it back together, he taught me how. And then I took that apart. I don't even think I can count, probably 40 times just because I thought it was fun. And then my dad had a lawnmower that he couldn't get running. And I knew so much about small engines because I took that weed whacker apart. Of course, it was a 2-stroke. I knew what 2-stroke was, 4-stroke was back when I was like 6. My dad told me, but you know, it was blowing a little bit of smoke. I said, Dad, your float is stuck on your carburetor. So he tapped on it with a screwdriver, and then we adjusted a little bit, and it ran. And believe it or not, that mower is still sitting in my garage, and that's the ride lawn mower. Anyway, that's what really got me started on motors. Oh crap, where'd I put that key? I just had that darn key. Oh god, there it is. Alright. Now my air filter out drying. I just washed it. Bike running again. Thank God to Berryman. B12 chem tool. Anyway, let's go for a rip on the quad. Hopefully my neighbors don't get too pissed off. I was running it earlier without a muffler, and boy, that was something. That 400 just freaking rips. Of course, new Ram Mountaineer. His tire is low, leaking, so I'm just gonna put some slime in there. I'm getting a K&N for this for sure within probably this winter. Winter is when I upgrade everything. It's just what I do. I just upgrade it. Let me warm this up real quick. Anyway, choke. Anyway, winter is just when I upgrade stuff. Like, I don't know. I fixed my Firebird in the winter. I've fixed a pit bike in the winter. I fixed lawnmowers in the winter. It's just, here in Spokane we get so much snow. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but in Spokane we get so much snow. That's probably warm by now. It doesn't take long. But we get so much snow here that you really can't do much in the winter, and boy, I've got something to do in the winter now. This thing and that thing are going to be fun. That one's funner to drift on, specifically because it just is. It's just funner to drift on. Because, god dang it, I forgot. Dad's here. And it's funner to drift on because it has a wider wheelbase between this one. And this one is, hey. Oh, thank you. Just a minute. Thank you.
You're welcome. That'll be $2.
Alright. He got me a Slurpee. 7-Eleven's like 3 miles away. Anyway, the other one has a wider wheelbase, so it's easier. With this one, you have to really work to control the gear. Control, what do you call it? To control the steering. That one, not so much. Plus, the tires go through the snow better. This one's fun on ice because you really can't tip these on ice. So basically, let me wait a minute, because I'm gonna wait a minute till he goes away. But That one's funner to drift on, even in dirt. Because, like I said, tires and the wheelbase. This one is fun on ice because it's very easy to lose control, which makes it fun. Unless you fall off and get ran over by a pit bike like I did last winter. I didn't have these quads last winter, but my friend had a Honda 400EX and I was riding it, and it bucked me off like a freaking cow or a bull or whatever. And he was on his little SSR 125 pit bike, and it didn't end well. He ran straight over my leg, and I had like little square marks where the pit bike tires rubbed on my leg for about a month. Those of you who go to school with me that are watching this, you obviously know what I'm talking about, because you wouldn't stop making fun of me, jackasses. So I'm gonna put that there. No, crap. Stay, you son of a... Keep that there for a minute. Yeah, let's take her for a rip. It's gonna be really hard to do one-handed, I just noticed that. I'll do it anyway. Sorry about the light. It's just gonna have to be like that. Dang, I need to mow this grass. Oh my god, it's so difficult to ride this. I don't even think I can do donuts like this. I really can't. Let's go up the driveway again. I'm going to put you on the speedometer this time. I won't go fast. $25, 25 miles an hour. Tops out at 45, which is not surprising. I don't think I can do donuts like this. I really can't. Well, I kind of can. Woo! I lifted those two wheels up. Alright, that's all I'm going to do. I don't want to make my neighbors madder than they already are. Anyone want to hear a rev limiter? Raise their hand. Let's do it. This thing shoots flames if I have the muffler off, and it's hella loud. A couple more times. Let's go. So that's about it for that. Yeah. Let's grab this puppy. This thing is already hot. You can feel it on the seat. Muffler smokes if you hit the rev limiter. To prove to you guys that I was doing donuts and not going in circles, there you go. I don't think that'll do that just from going in circles, I'll tell you that. Back in here, well, there's not much to tell you back in here, actually. Suppose we can see what's on the radio. I know some of you guys are complaining, oh, why are your videos kind of like vlogs now? They're not. They're entertaining. They're just entertaining. There ain't nothing else that I can do. I'm gonna get a camera. I used to have a GoPro Hero Session 1. Or just a GoPro Hero 1. I'm gonna get probably a GoPro Session. And, also, in case that dies or something, I'm gonna get something for my phone that I can use a chest mount and a head mount. I already have a bike mount for this. I tried taking videos, tried taking motor vlogs on my motorized bike with this, and it didn't work because it's just so flimsy. It just shakes so much. Focus, thank you. See if I can make it unfocus. Nope. Unfocus. There you go. It focused again. I finally just super glued this so I can't move, but now I can put you guys in it. I'm not going to use it for vlogs, obviously, because this is a motorized bike. But check that out. Maybe I can go up and down the driveway once. I don't think so, though. So, on the bike right now. And we're just going to go not very far, I'm pretty sure. This is literally just a random video because I have nothing else to do before school starts. And we're on the bike. And I'm going to stop because I'm probably giving you guys a stomach ache because it's so shaky. Alright. Yeet. Woo. Pedal. Alright. Run over that thing. So, we're back. That was a fun ride, wasn't it? This video is probably going to be the freaking dumbest video ever, but I don't care. I'm posting it anyway. Because I got nothing else to do but entertain some people on YouTube. And we're out of that thing. Alright, so that was a video of what was supposed to be how I got started on motors. And whatever else that I have been doing in the last week. So, I suppose I'll stop boring you guys to death, and I'll see you guys in the next video.